Hi, Maithili. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Are you
Um,
in Bombay by any chance?
yes, I'm very much.
Looking at the fan, I was like, okay, maybe it's
It's
Bombay.
quite humid these days, and especially very humid right now.
Super.
What's the temperature there?
Temperature now because spring has just started. I'm just gonna quickly pee because it's 13 degrees right now, which is good, which makes us very happy. In
Okay.
Mumbai, it would make me feel that it's too cold, but here it's like
Yes,
warm. So
absolutely.
yeah.
So, Maithili, give a little bit of background about yourself, or just you can introduce what you have done till now and which
Mm-hmm.
particular industry you are working for.
Okay, so just to quickly bring you up to the speed of my background, I did my bachelor's of mass media from Mumbai University, after which I was working in advertising for about 8 years, 7 to 8 years, and that's when I decided I wanted to take the plunge and do my MBA because I wanted to move beyond advertising and beyond the marketing side. That's where I also got in touch with Dipti because I had started looking for programs in um, Canada specifically because the looked like it had good universities. At the same time, it was more student friendly in terms of the processes. That's when I gave my GMAT, got the required score, got the whole process of applications and SOPs and everything with Dipti again. And then I was lucky to get through Schulich, which was kind of my option A also because it's more of a marketing. It's known for its MBA in marketing. Um, and I finished my MBA last year in 2024 April.
Okay.
Started in September 2022, and then 2024 April is when I finished it. I've been working with a startup here for the last 2 years. I scored an internship, a summer internship, which is also kind of like a part of the program that you have to do an internship. It's not a mandatory, but it's recommended. So that's how I got started working with the startup and continue to work with them. And it's been 2 years. What I do is I lead their marketing, and it's right now into a property technology space in real estate. So it's a B2B SaaS platform for real estate. And has been like a good, how do I say, a new industry for me. I never worked in that before or a product in that industry either before. So it's been good like that. And yeah, learned a lot new things and still learning and figuring and getting used to the North American market, which is can be a challenge at the start because you're new to it. So
Absolutely.
yeah,
So that seems to be a very interesting segment which you are working for now. But I
definitely, yes.
Yeah. So, Mehdi, regarding your program, it was definitely different from what a stereotypical program is like.
Mm-hmm.
You did 1 year in India and 1 year at York University, Canada. So, what was that experience like?
So, it was a unique experience. I was definitely apprehensive about it at the start because I was like, why do I have to change a city within India and then move to Canada? Why can't I just directly go there? I remember even asking that to them in my interview, which is part of their admissions process. And of course, it made sense because I spoke to a lot of people who had done similar program. Um, Dipti herself put me in touch with like a couple of people who did 1 year in India and 1 year in Canada. And after speaking to them, I realized that there's no difference as such
Okay.
in terms of the campus experience. Of course, it's different in terms of campus experience, but in terms of the professors or the curriculum or any kind of activities, if anything, I heard like a lot of good experiences of how it just because MBA is a lot about people also. It's beyond classrooms. So it's a lot about how you network and how you build your future buddies and a group which, will come through you in professional or personal settings. So that was very nice with the 1 year program in Hyderabad. And we got a lot of Shulik was also doing like prepping us in a way to jump right into the center of our second year, or like start our internships, and knowing that we're not going to get any kind of time to get adjusted to a change from India to Canada. So they also like made a lot of effort to like bring in people who would kind of get us up to speed with what's happening. A lot of assistance was given in terms of like securing internships because we were all here.
Okay.
Luckily, post-pandemic, I think most of the interviews and everything happened on Zoom and online, so we didn't have to miss out on any opportunities per se. So that became like a plus. But they took a lot of effort to ensure that the visas or like the whole rules about being able to do internship, even when we haven't lived in Canada, but we'll be just coming in and starting our internships. They made sure that all of those rules and everything were I won't say like aligned
Okay.
to match our requirements because we were a unique um, case in this way. But yeah, I definitely got a good exposure of another new city. Um, a more close-knit batch,
Mhm.
which gives you more time to spend with your peers
See.
in a different setting. And then from there, we came to here, where I think, where had already got used to the grind of MBA, which is crazy, like in terms of like you're doing your projects, you're trying to secure your internships, you're trying to get class done, clubs, network, work towards your full-time role. So we had already done all of that in a setting that was still something that we were familiar with in India because most of us were from India in
Correct.
different cities though. And after getting used to that whole MBA thing, we came to Canada. So we're already like, it was not like, we are starting too many new things together, like we're
Mhm.
starting a new city and MBA in a new city, but it was more like, okay, we're doing the MBA already and now we are in a new city.
Mhm.
So it gave us a good way of how do I say? Um, Almost think of it like exchange program feeling of sorts. So yeah,
So
amazing in that way.
we can say that it was a very smooth transition when you.
For sure. Yes. I
Mm.
think much smoother than a lot of people who will come directly here because we
Yes.
came with like 50 people from the batch who are living for 7 to 8 months together in Hyderabad. And then all of us together came to Canada in April 2023.
Mm.
So we were already friends. We already had all that support system that you need when you move to a new country or a city because we had like, I didn't have to like wait or, get in touch with my from people who have already been living here. I had like enough friends from the same cohort with whom I could do my initial first setting up the house, getting used to like your first few IKEA runs and Walmart runs and like Costco runs and getting used to the campus. Like you that's when you start making friends if you go directly. But
Correct.
here we are like a bunch of 50 people knowing each other and doing the same thing. So I think it was very smooth for us for sure.
Yeah, it's like an entire family moving together.
Yes, it was very much like that. Yeah.
That's quite interesting to know. So, just one thing, Metli, on the degree certificate, is it mentioned
Mm.
that the program was at two campuses?
No, it's you get like your MBA and that's about it. If anything, we got an extra certification,
Okay.
actually like a diploma
Mm.
for the students who were doing it from India because to be eligible to do an internship directly after we land,
Mm-hmm.
because I mean the rules expect you to be having finished 2 semesters at least before
Yes.
you start working, or you apply for an internship and stuff like that. But they had got it done with like the immigration or however that works. Schulich had made sure that even if the students are finishing the first 2 semesters in India, they're still eligible to do the internship. And to make that happen, they had to build like a small diploma course around it, which we didn't even have to take any much different electives or subjects,
Okay.
but was like weaved into the program in a way that we get the MBA, plus we also got like a diploma in cultural learning and development. And I forgot the full form of it. It's called CCLCB in short. But
Okay.
yeah, if anything, we got an MBA plus a diploma,
Okay.
as opposed to students who only got an MBA here. Yeah.
Okay, that's quite wonderful. So, lastly, Maithili, before I take any more of your time, any
Nice.
tips you would like to give to any freshers who are coming for their MBA program or fresh graduates who are looking for jobs? What advice would you give to them?
I think for freshers, I would definitely ask them to speak to as many people as possible, to whichever university or program they're getting into, because there are people who are always looking to pay forward and like help out and stuff like that, and can give you much unique perspectives. And at the same time, many similar and shared experiences. So don't just like stop at like 4 or 5. Maybe you might want to talk to more people, and also in a way start getting in touch with them and network, because that helps a lot here, even if it not won't like particularly always convert into like job opportunities, like but at least it will have enough people here who know how to like maybe help you somewhere in some form, or guide you in what's a good decision or a bad decision, because a lot of like things keep changing in terms of the school, the immigration laws, the program expectations, industries, and a lot of things. So if you are accepted in a program and you're prepping to come, you might as well talk to as many people as possible, because I think in India it doesn't happen so much that we leverage LinkedIn that much,
Yes, yes.
as opposed to
Uh,
here.
yeah,
So definitely create a decent profile and try to get in touch with as many people as possible. For folks who are looking for jobs, yes, it is a tight economy, not just in Canada, but across North America. And I think I'm hearing stories of how it's also getting difficult in India. So I think it's a very global situation right now where everything is like tightening up. What can help is n- um, learning. I'm sure whoever has finished their courses here will know how the whole resume building and the whole process works, which is very different from what you must have done in India. So making sure that your resumes are tailored to whatever job you are looking for, and not like just having like one standard. And again, I think reaching out to people, I think that has worked for a lot of folks. Reaching out to people, because people here like human connections. It's not just like not saying it in a bad way, but it's not just like merit based. It's a lot. They're looking for more than what you can just put in a piece of paper. So they want to know you as a person. They want to know
mm,
what else can you bring, because cultural fit is very important here.
right.
So reaching out to a lot of people, I think whoever's new, or even if you've been here for 5 years or 10 years, I think continuously building that network, and building a network where you see yourself, I think is the key message for sure. Like just focus on that. I think you should be good.
Absolutely. I think you have given some wonderful tips for all the fresh graduates and those who are coming there. And those are the key takeaways. I'm sure they will be very beneficial for anyone looking at our video. So thank you so much, Metli.
No
Thank you for
worries.
giving your time and all the very best. Have a great,
You too.
okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.